Hello guys and girls, hope you're doing well. I really do hope, hang on a minute, let me concentrate. Wee. I really hope you can hear me. The reason why I'm saying is basically because I've got a new helmet and obviously I've got everything all calmed in, so hopefully you can hear me well. So anyway, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, no stone. I've had this bike near enough 3 months now, give or take a couple of weeks. I think it's been just over 2.5, whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, I just wanted to give you my own little thoughts on the bike really, and how I'm getting on with it. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. When I was looking for a bike, I wanted something that can do absolutely everything. And yeah, I ended up with this, and I've been impressed with it ever since I've had it. It has been absolutely fantastic. There's a couple of things I'd like to do to it. Change the tyres is a massive biggie, because these tyres are old, and I'll show you them when I pull over and show you a couple of things that I've done with the bike. So yeah, as you can probably tell from the previous videos, I've been using the bike quite a lot to go adventuring, if you were to say, to a couple of abandoned places and a couple of ruins. And yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. It's doing everything that I want it to do. The fuel economy is quite good. I did take the baffle out, just slow my miles down, slow you down to 50. I did take the baffle out of the exhaust, and it does sound pretty shit hot. But I did notice my miles per gallon went down, not by a lot, but it was noticeable. And so at the moment I'm getting 46.7, whereas beforehand I was getting sort of high 30s, low 40s. So it has made a difference by removing that baffle. Plus, to be honest with you, them days of loud exhaust and all that shit has sort of gone behind me now. But yeah, all in all, I love the handling of it. Stay there, mate. I love the handling of the bike. The braking is very good. I probably could do changing the pads in the next couple of 1,000 miles. I still need to change these fucking gay levers on here. Hopefully you might be able to see them. It's just going to take time to get the bike to where I want it to be. It's a bit dirty at the moment. The screen is absolutely fantastic. It's something, to be honest with you. This style of bike is like my first adventure style bike, and to be honest with you, I wish I jumped on the adventure bandwagon fucking years ago. Are you going to come out? Yeah, I thought you were. Yeah, absolutely love it. I've not yet had two up on it, two people on the bike, or a passenger, but to be honest with you, I've got no concerns with the bike with two up. I think it's going to do an absolutely fantastic job. I wouldn't mind in the future getting some side rails for soft panniers, but my god, you know, I was looking at the hard panniers to match my Triumph top box. Fuck me, they are still holding their money well. So I'm just going to go for the basic bars that I can put the soft luggage on, soft panniers on, keep my top box. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll find somewhere to pull over in a minute, and we'll go around the bike and give my final thoughts of the 3-month review. But like I said, I'm loving it, so there isn't many things to complain about. It's just little shitty bits which are not the bike's fault, it's just bits I want to change. See you in a bit. Right, so we've pulled over. I'll just give you a little rundown of things that I've done, and things that I've had little teething problems with, and things that I eventually want to change. So I'll start at the front. I did have a problem with this bracket here. The actual, I'm not sure if you can really see it really, but there's a little bracket, L-shaped bracket, there's one on both sides, and there's a dowel that sort of goes in and links like so. Basically one side had actually snapped, so I was riding along and the screen went boop, and I thought I was going to lose my fucking screen. But I nursed it at home, and to be honest with you, at first I thought it was a part to do with the aftermarket screen. But I found out when I took it apart, the actual bracket wasn't an original Triumph one. It looked completely different, and to me it looked like someone had 3D printed it and it actually snapped. Anyway, found out it was a Triumph part, and that little bracket there and the little nut, because that wasn't the original nut, you can see on the back here, that little shiny silvery nut, for the bracket and the nut was 25 quid for a bit of plastic, and on top of that I had to pay £9 postage. Admittedly it come quick, but it was 20 odd quid for that, so bear that in mind. I am going to check these every now and then because I think that one is starting to get a bit loose. But yeah, I also replaced the engine bars with these ones here. Hopefully you can see that well and hear me alright. Basically the old engine bars, that were the standard ones, just cover this section here, and eventually I do want to try and do some green laning, and I was a bit worried about my fairings, so I bought these ones here from Cross Pro. I think they were about 160 quid for this, for obviously the both sides obviously. They were a bit of a bugger to change. Obviously these bolts here, piece of piss to do, but I actually had to undo the engine mounting bolts and obviously make sure they're tightened up, torqued them up and all that. So yeah, I think one, they're going to give me a lot more better protection, and two, they look the part as well. I was kind of hoping they were going to cover up here, but hey ho, whatever. What else have I done to the bike? To be honest with you, there isn't really much more. Obviously I was talking about these levers. I need to change them out at some point. Because one, I think they look gay. Two, I don't like the colour. And three, even with my baby hands, I want to have more control and a longer lever. Obviously I've put my little B-Line Moto on there. Absolutely fantastic bit of kit, there's loads of reviews. So yeah, going to the rear, the obviously exhaust took the baffle out. It was alright. It did give it a bit more of a loud noise and did bark and flirt and whatever, but I did lose some miles per gallon. But the main thing that I am going to change on this bike in the next couple of weeks is these tyres. One, I want something a little bit more off-roady, because I do want to try and get down to the green lanes of Peddars Way and also the Thetford route. I'm not going to jump straight into the deep end to do the hard and gnarly stuff because I've never really done it before. So yeah, the tyres, they may look alright. Yes, they're a bit squared off. They are solid as a rock, and the reason why I'm not getting on with them too well is because they're from 2016, and I know loads of people are going to be saying and probably shouting at me and whatever, saying that they'll be fine. I don't really like to keep a tyre on a bike no more than 5 years. I like to try and, as soon as I get a bike, I put tyres on, wear them out, replace them within 5 years. The front one, to be honest with you, is starting to get a little bit low. You can see the wear mark there. They're a good road tyre, when I've rode the bike in the rain, they're a good tyre. I've had a couple of moments where the front end's sort of nearly washed out, but I'm putting that down to the fact of they are an old tyre. But yeah, all in all, I am thoroughly impressed with the bike. The other thing I need to change is these fog lights. Obviously, if you looked at my previous video, you'll see, look at the dirt and shit on that. I need to clean that, all the fly crap. Anyway, on my previous bars, you'll see that my lights were sticking at the side. With these new bars, with these new bars, I've mounted them down there, which every now and then, I'm not sure if you can hear that, they rattle a bit. So I don't know whether to get rid of them or place them somewhere else or somehow modify them so they don't rattle around as much. Because I've checked them, I think they are cheap who-flung dung eBay, AliExpress specials. But another thing I need to do with these lights is, all I got to do is just press that and the LEDs are on, or the lights are on. So any twat can come up to it and be, you know, so-and-so, or I will leave them on and potentially down the battery. So I'm presuming if I do decide to keep them, I'll rewire them, probably my backlight. So as soon as I switch the ignition on, the thing got power to them. But all in all, I am thoroughly happy with the bike. Yes, I know it is an old bike, it's a 2013 bike, but that's all I need. It is absolutely quality. I love it to bits, it does everything I need it to do. You know, there's a little green lane down here, you know, which I might leave and do, but I just need a better tyre. I'm thinking about putting some Dunlop Trail Max Raid tyres on. They're the ones I've mainly been looking at. I don't want something that's, you know, stupidly gnarly, that are going to last 10 seconds on the bike, knobblies and be crap on the road, and especially in the wet roads as well. I'm looking for some more, I don't know, 50-50 tyre, maybe a bit less. I do really want to try and get on some green lanes, I really do. I'm going to take my time, go exploring. Oh yeah, I have also mounted some camera mounts on here. Got one on there, and I think I've got one on the back somewhere actually. I think I might have to move this one because I think it's going to vibrate like fuck. You can see I've got one there as well. But yeah, all in all guys, I'm thoroughly happy with the bike. Let me know if you've got one of these, let me know how you're getting on with it, if there's any problems in the long term. Yeah, anyway guys, leave us a like, leave us a subscribe and all that jargon. And yeah, see you next time. Love you, bye.